Hello, welcome to Duncan Egg Bricks and to the first of my June 2022 LEGO Harry Potter set reviews. Today we're going to be taking a look at set number 76400, Hogwarts Carriage and Thestrals. This is the smallest set of the June wave, coming in at 121 pieces, and I bought this early at a local toy shop for the price of £17.99, that's £17.99, and yeah, I thought I would pick it up and see what it was like. It's actually the only set that they had in stock early so far, so I'm going to have to keep checking, but I thought, why not pick it up? Now, if you watch my videos, or have watched my videos before, you'll know that I did my own MOC of a Thestral carriage, and I will be comparing this to that MOC, and to be honest, the reasons I picked it up were twofold. One was for the minifigs, which look quite nice. The other was for the Thestrals. I do have one Thestral, but it would be nice to get a second one to put in a Forbidden Forest setting, and also the Thestral baby or the Thestral foal looks just too tempting to pass up, so I thought I would go ahead and get this set. So this is the box. Around the back just has a few call-outs for some of the smaller details. There's nothing too crazy going on with this, so let's go ahead and get it open. Don't care about the tabs, they can be punched. And inside we get a couple of unnumbered bags, the loose body of the Thestral, which looks to me to be exactly the same as the previous one that we got, the new style instruction booklet, which I do have some thoughts on, and no sticker sheets, which is really nice to see. So yeah, I'll just get my thoughts on the sticker sheet out of the way. Not the sticker sheet, the instruction booklet, sorry. It looks better in person, is all I'll say. I think it's a shame they've gone with this style. I've heard some people say maybe it's for less printing, but then, you know, you open it up and there's a full page of yellow inside. So not really sure what's going on there. Standard LEGO instructions, it's got that counter or that timeline of progress that goes along the bottom, all the way to the end, to the very sparsely laid out parts list here, because there aren't that many parts in this set. It also shows off some of the other new sets in this wave that you can get, as well as a way to put them together. Right, anyway, let me go ahead and build this set up, and then I will give you my verdict on the final thing. And here's the finished set. As ever, let's start by taking a look at the two included minifigs. You can't have a Harry Potter set without Harry Potter, so on the left we get another version of him. He's using the same face print that we've been used to for the Prisoner of Azkaban and Beyond Harry, and other than that comes with some unprinted black legs, but then a nice new print for his sort of blue jacket over his Hogwarts cardigan and school tie, which looks pretty nice. It has got printing on the back as well, very small amount of detailing, just hoping that's coming across on camera, and he comes with accessories of a wand in dark brown and a green apple. We'll just pop off his hair to show you the alternate face, which looks not very happy at all, but that's just the face that we're given. On the right, we've got another version of Luna Lovegood, always nice to get her. She's become more and more common recently. She comes with the hairpiece that was developed for the Series 1 CMF version of her, and which has appeared on a few subsequent minifigs, but this time it's actually being put to its original use. You can see the shape where it comes away from the body that was designed to allow one of these satchel pieces to fit, and indeed she does come with a satchel in dark blue. Not sure if that's a new colour for the piece, but it does look very nice. Other than that, she comes with a wand in regular reddish brown, a 1x1 tile in dark red, which I think is meant to represent a small bit of meat that she's going to feed to a Thestral, and she comes with some fairly standard facial expressions. Again, not sure if they are new, that's what it looks like on the front, and then she's got more of a shocked face on the back. She's got medium posable legs in tan and a new torso print of a small cardigan in, I think that's medium lavender, with medium lavender arms, which looks very nice. So those are the two figs that we get in the set. They're appropriate enough for the scene, and I'm pretty happy with them. Like I said at the beginning, they're one of the reasons I decided to go ahead and actually get the set, so I'm glad they look nice. Right, on to the other creatures in this set that are decidedly not human. First up on the left here, we have got a Thestral. This is using the same body mould as the previous version of this animal. So that's all of this piece. If I just pop this off, all of this is one piece, as I said in the intro, with some nice printing showing the blank white eyes and lines around the face. There's no posability, unfortunately, but that's what we've come to expect. Didn't expect them to make a brand new piece for this set. And then this is the wing attachment and also the bit that connects to the carriage. The only difference from the previous version of the Thestral, which I will show in a second, is that these wings, rather than being moulded in black and trans brown / trans black, are moulded in black and a silver colour. At least it looks like silver. It's possibly actually dark bluish grey. Anyway, a slight difference. I don't think one is particularly more accurate than the other, although I may actually favour the trans black / trans brown colour. Nevertheless, it looks pretty nice, and it's got a tow ball attachment at the back which connects onto the carriage. But the real star of the show here is this here, and this is a baby Thestral, or a Thestral foal. Now, this isn't something that's really mentioned in the books at all, but there is a really nice scene actually in Order of the Phoenix where Harry and Luna are in the forest and they feed some Thestrals, including a foal, while having a bit of a philosophical debate, it's a nice little added scene, I have to say. And this is a really nice added little character. This is all one piece, so there's no posability again, which is absolutely fine. It comes with a single hollow stud on the top, which is interesting. It goes all the way through there, so just adds a bit of variation in the posability and the connections. So I've got tiny little wings there, which actually look quite similar to a different wing piece that LEGO does make, but they are firmly attached. It's all moulded in black, and then it's again got that nice printing for the white eyes and the lines around the face. It's a very nice little figure. I can imagine people wanting to get their hands on quite a few of these, and these figures are definitely going to be going into my Forbidden Forest setup, because I think that's the most appropriate place for them. There are two other included builds in the set. We'll get this one out of the way first because it's the most basic. It's a tree. What else can you say about it, really? Uses a bunch of pieces in reddish brown, as well as some dark orange, some leaves in green, and then there's a small mushroom at the bottom. In fact, the most impressive piece probably is this leaf in, what is that, bright light orange, which has been, out in quite a few sets, but I don't know if I've actually had one. So it's a nice bit of variation, all on top of a 4x4 corner plate. So yeah, it's a treat. It's a suggestion that they are in the forest, built with the minimum number of pieces. It's slightly weird that there's nothing filling in this on the back, but it's fine. It'll be taken apart by me and the pieces used in other builds. But anyway, here's the carriage, and first of all, just pop this out here. This is a printed 2x3 tile for the Quibbler, which obviously is going to be given to Luna. I think this is actually a reprint or a very slight variation on the tile that came with her Series 1 CMF figure. That's a figure that I never actually got, so yeah, it's nice to get it, and yeah, it's a nice print and nice to give to Luna. Obviously, her hands are full at the moment, but we can swap it out for that, although I may end up actually putting it in the Great Hall on the table, just to show that she's, or somebody is reading it at breakfast time. But anyway, pop that to one side. Here is the carriage itself. I will be comparing this to my version of the carriage, and there are quite a few similarities. First things first, it is obviously recognisable as the carriage from the film, specifically the one from Order of the Phoenix, which doesn't have a roof. All the major details are here. You've got the lanterns on the side, which are headlight brackets actually reversed and connected on using that connection there, which is interesting. Uses the newer brackets, which are one wide to hold on the sort of seating backrests. One detail I do like actually is a little door at the back. It's just a little bit stiff, but there we go. Little car door to allow you access. Uses panel pieces for the steps at the rear, just like my model does, and that can close up there. Yeah, I mean, it's fairly basic. There's room for a driver if you did want to put one there, not that there actually is one in the films. Yeah, I mean, there's not an awful lot to say about it, unfortunately. You have got that tow ball connection there, so that just clips in there. And there you go. It means you can just pose it, make it look like it's turning a bit. Can't turn really beyond there, otherwise it clashes with the wheels. And of course, if you did want to model it as if it didn't have a Thestral pulling it, as if you couldn't see it, there you go. Simple as. Before I compare to my model of the carriage, I will just show you that they do include one extra piece. So you pop this off, take this piece off here, and they include one extra 1x2 plate in dark bluish grey, which arguably is an odd colour for this. I would prefer it to be in black, but that just fills in the Thestrals body there, so that is just how the Thestral is without the carriage. So it's nice that they included that. I actually spent a while hunting around in the instructions because I thought I'd forgotten to put a piece in, but no, they actually included that. And in terms of spare pieces, it's the things you'd expect, little pieces, and then each of the wands has a spare on the sprue. Right, let's put this back together so that I can show you the comparison to my own version. May have put that on the wrong stud there. No, I think I got it right. There we go. So here is LEGO's official Thestral carriage. It's the first time they've represented this particular carriage, and here is my mock of the same thing. Let's just get some of this other stuff out of the way. So if you're just looking for a review of the new set, you can turn the video off now, but if you are interested in looking at my mock here, instructions for which are available for free on Rebrickable, then here it is. So in terms of a comparison, mine is a little bit longer. It uses the same wheels, which are the obvious choice. I've also gone for the panel pieces here as the steps, although mine come down to the floor a bit lower. I've also gone for the same idea using brackets to hold the backrests for the seats on, though mine is using the 2-wide version. I'm not sure the 1-wide version actually existed or existed in enough quantity at the time that I designed this. Mine is also a little bit longer. These benches here are 8 studs long, whereas they're only 6 long on here, so you can actually fit 6 characters total along here, whereas I think you could only fit 4, maybe 5 at a push on there. I've also used headlight bricks for the lamps on the side, but they're fixed on in a slightly different way. And I suppose the main thing between the two is that the coloration is completely different. Mine is almost entirely made of black pieces, and the one on the left, which has come from LEGO, uses a variety. And that does make sense. Looking at my carriage now, it does look a little bit drab, possibly. In fact, it looks a bit like a horse-drawn hearse. So I may actually take some of the design cues from here and put them over into my version. We will see. You know, ultimately, I think I would probably err on the side of saying mine is quote-unquote better, but also they're two completely different design philosophies. Mine is definitely more difficult to put together, just in the way that it's designed, and also in the piece choices. Also, please excuse the dust on these. You can see the last time I cleaned it was quite some time ago. The other feature that I do actually prefer on the LEGO model is the fact that mine does not have a ball joint here to pose the Thestral, which I suppose comes with the advantage that you can hold the entire thing by the carriage, but also means you can't pose it so it looks like it's turning a corner or anything like that. Also, I'll just show you the comparison of the wings. You can see how this is opaque and that is translucent. But anyway, that is the Thestral carriage, and also my mock. Like I said, instructions are available on Rebrickable for free. But anyway, there we go. That was my first review of one of the June 2022 LEGO Harry Potter set reviews. I am keeping an eye out, and I will be trying to get a couple of the other sets a little bit early, although we are nearly up to the 1st of June when all of the sets will be releasing. I hope you enjoyed the review. I know I'm by no means the first person to get one of these reviews out this time, and that's absolutely fine, but just thought I would share my thoughts with you anyway. So if you have enjoyed, then please give the video a like. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of this set. Subscribe to the channel for more reviews and mock videos, and if you want to support me, you can do so by clicking on the links to my Patreon below. I will see you very soon with another review. So, bye for now.